Yo, what is good, guys? My name is Ash, and welcome back to some good G.O.T news and guides. I hope you guys are doing outstanding today because we are talking about wipe. Yes, you did just hear me right. Oh, wait, Ash, didn't we just have an update like, 2-3 weeks ago? Yes, but wipe has been delayed, I think, maybe a few times now, and we're finally getting ready to see it in, I want to say, a few days from now. So this video is just going to be all the leaks and everything that we have on the wipe that's coming out, and let's just get right into it. By the way, there's going to be a high chance that I actually forget some stuff, so just comment down below if I do actually forget some stuff. I'm just naming the stuff off the top of my head and the stuff that I have prepped, so let's just go right into it. Okay, let's start it off with this. How do we know exactly that wipe is as soon as it is? Well, let's just take a quick little trip over to the Discord real quick. I'll pop up the screenshots that I took on screen right about now. And this actually already gives a few things. One, it shows off the new MVGs because if you guys don't know, MVGs are kind of broken at the moment. So obviously he just wants to showcase that they're going to be fixed in the wipe. But look what he just says at the end. He says wipe is so soon. I mean, it's just, and on top of this, he's been adding a bunch of other stuff. Like he's added this one right here. And to be honest, I think this is just Scott messing around on this one. But then he posted this one yesterday in the morning. And this is the one that's got people thinking. This is the one where he says wipe is maybe Thursday, maybe not. Who knows? So at least to me, this is pretty much him, confirming that we're getting wipe on Thursday. And, it's basically just his way of also being like, hey, just to let you know, get rid of all your stuff, this is around the time, y'all, when just don't be loot scared, you're going to lose everything in, I believe, it's Monday by now for me, so we have 3 days to wipe, so just don't be loot scared, man. I mean, it's just not, just don't be loot scared. Okay, so that's how we know wipe is happening. Now is about what is happening. And I'm not going to go over everything, like I said. I'm going to go over, like, the basic and some pictures that actually were also leaked. So I'm just going to go over the stuff that I know. Again, I'm definitely going to miss some stuff. So if you guys notice that I missed maybe one or two things, just put it down in the comments section and I'll maybe I'll maybe mention it in my next G.O.T news and guys before the wipe actually comes out. But let's just get right into it. Hey, real quick, are you even subbed to me, dude? I mean, you're watching this anyways. You might as well just hit sub real quick. Just do it. I'm definitely not stopping the video to make you sub. Just do it. Just do it. I'm not asking. Just do it. Alright, back to the video. Okay, let's start this off with something that we can expect to get, and that is going to be the wipe award, which this time around, it's not going to be a melee weapon like the golden spoon or any kind of gun. It's actually going to be a cosmetic item. This is going to be the Ghost of Tabor hat that is also their merchandise. Now here's the thing about the hat. They actually released a teaser trailer for the hat, and the hat looks pretty cool and all that, but if you take a closer look, this trailer actually does add more to when it comes to leaks. The main leak from all this is if you take a look at the ghost that whoever does this in the trailer is using, look at their gloves. This ghost has black gloves on. That means that pretty much character customization is coming at wipe. And not only that, but maybe the factions, like maybe all the other factions are going to be in this wipe as well. If you guys never played Escape from Tarkov before, there's this thing where you can load in as a scav and you can actually play as a scav. People are thinking that's actually what this is, and that this person is actually playing as a scav, or he just made his gloves black. Regardless, it confirms, two things that are probably going to be at wipe. So yeah, the trailer for the wipe award pretty much confirmed, two possibly things that are going to be included in wipe. But that's just the beginning, man. Another one of the big ones is going to be your bunker leveling up. This is a new system that they are also going to introduce at Wipe, where you're not going to have all your rooms unlocked at once. You're going to have to level up, and you're going to have to unlock them, and every room is going to need something. It's going to have requirements in order for you to actually unlock it. Like, let's say your second armory, you need to have 100,000 Karunas, maybe level 3 of, I'm just going to use an example, level 3 Spectre, and then you have to be level 5 entirely for your account level. And I tell you what, Scott just posted, as I'm recording this part of the video right now, a picture of the green stuff room. Yeah, that's what I'll call it, the green stuff. Now, but seriously, all jokes aside, this room, it looks amazing from this picture. If you guys obviously don't know what this room's going to be for, I believe it's going to be mainly just for, I think it's going to be for leveling up, and maybe have to do with the new NRSs that are coming out too. I don't know, but yeah, he just posted that. I wanted to throw that in too, because obviously I was going to go over that too. And yeah, it looks amazing. A couple other things that I'm going to throw in is also, you know, the other rooms. Main one is going to be also the med block. This, if you guys don't know, is going to be where you craft and, you know, make your NRSs. Because you guys also don't know, the current NRS that's in the game, that's going away. That's going bye-bye. That is leaving. And they are replacing it with a bunch of different NRSs, and each one's gonna be, you know, its own thing. One's gonna give you let's say better stamina, one's gonna give you maybe strength, so the weight system won't bother you as much. By the way, the weight system is also gonna come back at Wipe, so just want to throw that in also. But there's gonna be probably one to counter weight, there's gonna be one to do that, there's gonna be obviously one for health, of course, and there's just going to be different NRSs for different types of things. And the green stuff, I'm pretty sure, again, it's going to tie in with something with crafting the NRSs. Another big thing that I think is coming with Wipe is also the maintenance room. If you guys also don't know about that, that is going to be, in my opinion, a big, and I mean a big, game changer. Like, you're gonna straight up be able to take apart every weapon, and change the muzzle, change the grip, change the iron sights, just straight up. Not just, I don't mean just sliding sights on there, I mean straight up taking the iron sights off of a Glock and maybe making some slight adjustments. It's gonna be something that's gonna, it's obviously gonna take time to get used to, but it's gonna be so good. And it's going to introduce things like weapon jamming, because you're going to also have to clean your guns. So let's say you'll get in the middle of a fight, let's say I've never cleaned my Glock, and it could jam, it won't work, and I'll die. That's something that you're gonna have to start doing when this comes out. Now I'm going to just throw in a few more things that I saw in the Discord that I want to include, and I know there's some things, once again, that I am forgetting, and I'm just not thinking on the top of my head. Like, I've already forgotten 2 things that I was going to mention, and I've already forgot them. So, once again, if there's anything I forgot, you guys can just leave it down below. But let's go over the House of Scott in Matka. Obviously, included in the Wipe, they are going to do a little bit of a touch-up on Matka, so to say. There's a video that I saw where Scott actually did say they were for sure upping the player count. Yes, they are upping the player count in Matka. This is one of the biggest complaints that I've seen of Matka, aside obviously from not being able to explore any of the buildings and stuff, and we're going to get to that. But the one thing that he said is that it's going to be up to 9 players. 9 players in Matka, which is, you know, again, it's not where I would personally would like to see it, but it's way better than 6. Now, another thing that he did say is how you're going to be able to get into the vault, or at least one of the vaults, I'm going to say, in Matka from the House of Scott. I'm going to be throwing up some pictures of the House of Scott and the whole thing right now. This is the one that's up right now, is the inside of the vault of House of Scott. You can see there's a few crates there. It looks, this vault looks sleek, dude. Just with the black and everything, I love it. And then this picture right here, you might not think much of it. You might be like, okay, it's just a skeleton underground. But wait. Do you know the skull that you have to get on the island? You know, the one that sells for like 20k? That skull, you're going to have to get the skull. It's like a ritual. You have to go to island, get the skull. Obviously, you have to successfully leave with it. But then you have to bring it into a Matka raid. And you have to put the skull on the skeleton to start the ritual. And from what I can understand from the video that I watched and what Scott went a little more in depth with this, that's just going to be just to be able to loot like the beginning of the House of Scott. All like the other rooms and stuff, he did mention something, and I don't think I've heard anybody mention this unless only from one person, and that's the guy who was interviewing Scott. There's going to be one door where there's going to be a padlock. And I already know people are going to be trying to like type in the code on the padlock. All Scott said you have to do is shoot out the padlock. And that door is going to open. And you think it stops there. It doesn't. It doesn't. Because Scott didn't want to go so much in detail because he actually wants us to figure it out, obviously, when it comes out. But there's going to be, other rooms where there's just going to straight up be riddles. And you need to figure the riddles out. So yeah, I'm going to be honest. Of all the things that are coming out at Wipe, this has got to be one of the ones that I personally am really excited for. Because it just sounds like such a cool idea, At the very beginning, nobody's gonna know how to do it, and you're actually gonna have to be able to figure it out. It's gonna be so dope. Now, just another thing I wanted to just throw in real quick, because I just got this picture sent to me, is a new bag that has been leaked. It looks like it's going to be a bag that's the smallest bag. It's going to be the smallest bag ever of all, or at least when it comes out, of the 3 bags, but of the 2 that are in game obviously right now, it's going to be the smallest bag. And it's going to be exactly what you think. You're not going to be able to fit as much. I want to say they're going to be cheaper too. I have no idea, but yeah, this bag looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything that I have that I can once again think of on the top of my head. If there's anything that I missed, once again, just leave the comment. I will definitely touch up on it. Maybe if a G.O.T video comes out before the wipe, we're still going to have the reviews for the JW3 guns and everything coming out. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. I'm excited. There's so much coming out, and it's just, God, it's going to be crazy. But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up for this G.O.T news and guides. If you guys did enjoy it, and obviously you want to see more, you already know. Just leave a like, leave a sub, do all the shit, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.